Came to Coaldale in the spring of 1922. The immigration to Coaldale was, I can remember when the Mennonite population first came from Russia, and I wasn't very old, but and I think 1925 they first came, and that was a great influx of Europeans, and as I say, mostly from Russia. They came, and then the families, there were Czechoslovakian families in the ready-made area. There was Polish families who came to work the coal mines in Lethbridge. And so we had in Coaldale a pretty good mixture of the nations of the world, even in the early days. It was a small, small town. There was no pavement, no cement sidewalks. In fact, there was hardly any sidewalks, and the few there were wooden ones. I know the people of Coaldale are quite concerned now about the drainage they have in the storm sewer, but in those days we didn't even have drainage. We just let it accumulate and it soaked away. The streets were mud, and there were times when we would have to leave our car down on the main street because we couldn't get it up to the house. The road was so bad. 1953 was the first year that I took office as mayor. In those days, when I first went in, the mayor was elected for a 2-year term. And the councillors were elected for a 2-year term. And there were 6 councillors, and the mayor would be elected every second year, and there would be an election every year of 2 councillors. So that way you could have a change quite often. The challenges in Coaldale have always been to try and make Coaldale something more than a bedroom community, but it's almost impossible with the city of Lethbridge as close as it is. However, we did have a struggle in the early days, balancing our budget and trying to keep the tax base so that people would continue to move to Coaldale even just to live. Because we felt in those days that with what the city of Lethbridge could offer industry, we couldn't offer them the same things. Therefore, if industry came to Coaldale, they would have to come because they wanted to come. They perhaps wouldn't want to live in a metropolis. They'd like to live in a smaller community. And it has proven, I think, that that's the way it is.